Kim woke to the sound of her brothers arguing, which was very rare, almost supernatural event. Kim couldn't even remember the last time they disagreed over something. And it was even stranger since it was Christmas morning when they should be knee-deep in wrapping paper and busy making themselves their presents. She caught a bit of their conversation. I say we blast it open. I say we put it through a gamma ray machine. How about we borrow Ron's samurai sword fangs and slice it open? How about we blasted one of Jupiter's moons? My idea is better, they both said at the same time. Tweebs, can you keep it down? We had a late run last night, Kim complained at the top of the stairs. She yawned and stretched before scratching an itch on her tummy. The boys immediately lumped together as it was obvious that they were hiding something behind their backs. Kim raised an eyebrow and was about to ask what they were up to, but her best friend since pre-K burst through the door. Merry Christmas, Possible Family! The Ronster is here to share your Christmas breakfast feast, Ron declared. Rufus perched on the blonde's shoulder and nodded enthusiastically. Uh-huh, Christmas breakfast. And happy Hanukkah to you, Ron, Kim greeted reply. Mom and Dad went back to bed, but I think Mom made us some omelets from leftover brain. Ron then ran to the kitchen before Kim finished her sentence. Loaf. Okay, help yourself then. The redhead then turned to her brothers, who were trying to inch away. Now, you little monsters, what are you up to? We found this, one twin began. Under the tree, the other twin finished. The twins presented her a large, thick red envelope stamped clearly with the words confidential. It was, of course, addressed to Miss Kimberly Ann Possible. The twins put their arms up in defense. We didn't open it yet. Kim growled at them before tearing off the official-looking seal and reading the envelope's contents. It was a result of a trial. Shigo was convicted of all the cases stated on the next 5 pages of the document and got sentenced for life. Kim scoffed as if they could prevent Shigo from escaping. Blah, blah, blah. Kim wasn't sure what it had to do with her, so she skimmed to the end. It was stated due to the fact that Shigo was such a dangerous superpowered criminal, no maximum security prison had the capacities to hold her, not even GJ. Before then, it was decided that Kim Possible will be responsible for the custody of the convicted criminal, Shigo. The presiding judge initialed SC. What? Kim stated out loud. What? The twins echoed anxiously. They had been wanting to know what the fuss was all about. This document says that Shigo will be in my custody because no prison can hold her, Kim said in the trance. She laughed in disbelief. That's ridiculous. What's ridiculous? Asked Ron with his mouth full, a plate of breakfast food in his hand. Kim explained the situation. Ron laughed. How are you gonna do that? You have to, capture her first and then, we don't even know where she is. That was true. They hadn't seen Shigo since she and Dragon helped save the world less than a year ago. Kim bit the inside of her cheek and swallowed the odd feeling that thought brought up. The twins' eyes lit up. That might explain the box. What box? Kim and Ron asked. One behind a tree, the twins chorused. They were trying to figure out, Jim said. What's inside it? Tim said. Don't you have presents of your own to open? Kim asked, exasperated. Yeah, from Mom and Dad. And then this weird note about, the boy in the green stated. Somebody's been complaining that we hit his ride with a rocket last year, and so we were blacklisted. And we even got a lump of coal, the boy in the red continued. Somebody's a little bitter. The boy shrugged. Hey, I got a note like that from somebody too, Ron said, then added thoughtfully. Though, I got a pair of undies instead. They were quite comfortable. He pulled out a piece of paper from his pocket, which turned out to be a letter. The writer was telling Ron that he was blacklisted for eating cookies that weren't meant for him. It was signed CSC. The note that the Tweebs produced were so signed by the same initials. Kim furrowed her brow and thought the coincidence strange. Let's see that box. The box was the size of a large cargo crate, wrapped beautifully in shiny green paper, tied with a soft crimson bow. There was another envelope, and Kim found a Christmas card with a picture of a smiling Rudolph in front. Inside were the keys as well. It read, To Miss Kimberly Ann Possible. Keep up the nice job. Sincerely, SC. Stranger and stranger, indeed. Kim neatly found the corners where the wrapping paper was taped and carefully opened her gift. She did it slowly and methodically, as Ann Possible would perform surgery. Just tear it already, the boys swirled. Patience, Kim replied. Under the wrapping paper was a thick, reinforced metal box. Kim guessed it to be a titanium or some sort of hard metal. It was locked with an impressive touch panel off to the one side with blinking lights. Kim tried a random button, but it wouldn't open. Let's use the laser we got for Christmas, the dweebs exclaimed. No! Kim rolled her eyes. She tried again and figured out that the other buttons each played a note. But what song? Why can't we just use a laser idea? Kim asked. Rufus agreed. Uh-huh, laser. I think I got it. Kim dismissed them, biting her lip in concentration. She pressed the notes to the Santa Claus is coming to town, and to everyone's delight, it unlocked the box. I think I've got it. Kim dismissed them. Kim gently slid off the lid to her surprise. There was someone inside. Shigo. A very angry Shigo. The green supervillain was handcuffed and shackled with some impressive-looking restraints. On her mouth was a gag, and on her head was a Santa hat with a note stuck to her forehead. Kim removed the gag, but not the restraints. Fucking elves, Shigo muttered to herself. Only Kim heard and raised an eyebrow, so she took the note stuck to Shigo's forehead. For the first time in a long time, she did something nice this year. But only once is enough. So this gift is as well as yours? Regards, SC. KP, why is Shigo in that box? Ron said, peeking from behind the twins. Easy, buffoon, I'm her Christmas present. Ho to the freaking ho-ho. Shigo snarled sarcastically at him. If I get rid of these cuffs, do you promise to behave? Kim stated, dangling the keys to the restraints. Shigo turned her attention to Kim. Shigo thought about it for a moment, but responded, I promise not to run away or maim you or your family. Kim gave her a look. Ahem. Oh yes, I'll spare your idiot friend too, Shigo promised. For now anyway, she added under her breath. And so that was how Christmas morning passed in the Possible household. The blonde was very wary of the thief and kept a 10-foot distance from her while the twins were trying to figure out how to exploit Shigo's plasma. Kim's parents later emerged that didn't even blink an eye at Shigo's presence, nor at Kim's explanation for why the thief was there to begin with. The possibilities discussed presents and ate holiday treats to their heart's content, with Ron occasionally running for cover when Shigo got irritated because either Kim or the twins. Kim kept a close eye on her present the entire time. It was the evening when Kim asked Shigo to go for a walk, and the redhead was finally convinced that Shigo wasn't going to run away. Still, as they walked carefully onto the snowy sidewalk, she had doubts. Is this really what I asked for? Kim turned to Shigo. She knew what she asked for, but she wondered if it was exactly what she got. Shigo chuckled and shook her head. She looked at Kim in the eye. I think so. If it's the same thing I asked for, she told Kim seriously. I'd be nice more often if this is what I get for Christmas every year, Shigo continued. It's just I'm so much better at being naughty, she purred. Kim blushed at that. Shigo, having enjoyed the heroine's response, continued her assault by caressing Kim's blood-warm cheek with a gloved finger. And guess what else, Kimmy? Kim's breath hitched as Shigo hooked an arm around her waist and seemingly pulled her under a mistletoe in thin air. I'm the gift that keeps on giving. Kim giggled nervously and chewed her lip. Leaning slightly, her very own Christmas lights sparkled in their eyes, and their lips met with a soft kiss. A kiss as sweet as candy canes and light as snow angels, and warm as a mug of hot cocoa moo. And you better watch out. You better not cry, and you better not blow up people's rides or eat cookies that aren't yours, or else, 'cause SC is coming to town. Ho to the freaking ho ho ho. And that, my pretties, was All I Want for Christmas Is You, a Kim Possible Christmas fanfiction written by No ERR. So, yeah, this person apparently, last uploaded his story back in 2014, so that was just over 10 years ago. So, I definitely do have to say, this was a really great story. I personally really enjoyed it. Like, I love the concept of it. I thought it was really neat and well done. You know, the fact of, Shigo and Kim shipping in there, which I mean, I don't mind Kim and Shigo being shipped because, I know some people in the Kim Possible fan base have done that. Like, some people ship Shigo with Kim, and that's okay because there's nothing a problem with that. I don't see there being a problem. I actually do support that, and my community is LGBTQ friendly, so anybody in LGBTQ is welcome in my community. Just don't be toxic, homophobic, or whatever. That's what I ask. Oh, well, I guess with that being said, the grammar was pretty good, and same with the sense structuring and the storyline. I personally thought this was a great story, and I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good story. I personally liked it. So, I guess with that being the case, and with that being said, um, I'll leave a link in the description in case if you guys want to go follow me, not follow me, but like go check out the story. It is on fanfiction.net, so this story has been up for quite a bit. So I thought I'd decide to, do a story, basically a impossible Christmas story. So yeah, I guess with that being said and with that being the case, um, yeah, I could actually see this being the case, although I'm more of a, Kim and Ron person, but like I said, I personally still thought it was really neat. I personally really enjoyed this story. I thought it was really good. So, I guess with that being the case and with that being said, I'm just gonna sit here and say right now that this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these stories. It's just simply my own personal thoughts. I personally give this story a 10 out of 10. It's just a really great story. I personally really enjoyed this a whole lot. I thought it was really neat and well done. Definitely a really enjoyable story. I personally really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So I'm definitely going to say it's a really amazing, well done story. I personally really do thought it was really neat and well done. Like, it's a really good story. I personally really enjoyed it. So I guess with that being the case and with that being said, yeah, what did you guys personally think of this story? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what you have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, I will be catching you guys all in the next video. Peace out. And if you guys want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt, and follow me on my backup channel known as Mr. Shigo, as links to those will be in the About page section so you guys will not miss an upload. And that's pretty much all I have to say, but if I'm missing something, please let me know. So, I guess with that being the case and with that being said, I will be catching you all in the next video. So, yeah, I will see you all next time. Peace out, and like always, roll the outro because I'm out.
What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Miss Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, please stay pretty.